so you can play. MiniWarGaming's Banter, Batrep.
MiniWarGamer Dave here from MiniWarGaming.com. Welcome Wargamers to another Banter Batrep. 1,500 points of Space Wolves versus Chaos Space Marines. Behind me you see Matt. How's it going, Matt?
No, not too bad.
We had a fun game before. You fought my Blood Angels versus your Space Wolves, and it was a fun game.
Very fun game. Very close game, too.
It was a very close game. Both times we had an exact rematch of the exact same armies that we had fought, and that was free than Vault. And so that was before. But this is a brand new set of games that we're playing right now, and it's going to be fun because we got a special scenario here that we've made up custom just a few minutes ago just to spice up the game a little bit more, and we've tacked that on to a true Banter Batrep. So let's take a look at the armies. All right, Matt, what you got in your army?
I have Harold the Death Wolf leading a charge with a pack of 4 Thunderwolf Cavalry. Now Harold has his Frost Axe and Storm Shield, and Pelt of the Doppelganger, which makes him immune to Flamer weaponry. The other Thunderwolf Cavalry pack, I have 2 Frost Axes, 2 Wolf Claws. They're all carrying Storm Shields, and they're all armed with Melt-A-Bombs. Following that, I have Bjorn and the Brethren of the Fell-Handed. So I have one of the original Bjorn models here. He's coming in with a Hellfrost cannon equipped on him, and he's got a heavy flamer mounted underneath his True Claw. With him, he has 2 Venerable Dreadnoughts carrying the fantastic Fenrisian Great Axe and Blizzard Shield, and they will be deploying in drop pods. Afterwards, we have, backing up to give us some firepower, 2 standard dreadnoughts with Hellfrost cannons, Great Wolf Claw, and Heavy Flamer each, and 2 spare drop pods that are going to be coming in as gun drop pods, just to drop down some Stormbolter fire. Alright, on second thought, realizing now that my Stormbolters are entirely useless against what Chaos is bringing, the drop pods will be deploying the dreadnoughts to get them into more tactical positions. Okay, so Bjorn here, he is traveling with his Brethren of the Fell-Handed. That's a formation out of the Champions of Fenris book, giving them Sagaborn, Adamantium Will, which isn't really going to matter. As long as they stay within 6 inches of Bjorn, he will share his 5+ invulnerable save. So they'll get their 5+ on the sides and back, which is the #1 detriment for these dreadnoughts. And they also have the ability to re-roll to hit in close combat. So it's going to beef them up a little bit.
And this is my 1,500 point Chaos Space Marine Walker list, primarily Walker list, that I'm going to be bringing against his Space Wolves. Leading this army is Deffy. He is the warlord, default warlord in this army. I don't have any characters, so he would be the warlord. It's got to be a warlord. And it's Deffy. He loves his life. I have 3 exact same outfitted Defilers. They have a Twin Link Last Cannon upgrade and a Combi Melta upgrade each. Then I have 3 Mauler Fiends. I never bring these guys. But since there's going to be some nice close combat walkers on the Space Wolf side, let's see if the Chaos Walkers can fare against them in the battlefield. Each one has a set of Lasher Tendrils, minusing the attacks of those things that are in base-to-base contact with these guys. So hopefully that serves them well. Then we have a Vindicator. He's got his Demolisher Cannon, and he is ready to kill some of those Thunderwolves. Then we have a Mayhem Pack. These are 3 Held Roots. This is a formation. The Mayhem Pack includes special rules, which are It Will Not Die for those walkers. And then we have Mayhem of the Maelstrom. So what that does, starts these guys in reserve, and when I make a reserve roll, I roll it for the entire formation, not just one each. And then I have Tormented Terrors. That's a special rule given to these guys where at the beginning of each of my movement phases, I roll on the Crazed table that the Hellbrutes have. And whether or not my armor is glanced or penetrated. So that should be fun too. Especially the one where I shoot at you twice. So let's see how that works. And for the bit of a scenario that we concocted here, I'm going to let Matt describe that.
Okay, so on this Orc planet here, we have our centerpiece model here, which is a destroyed Chaos Land Raider, and what is standing in for an Iron Priest. The reason this Iron Priest is here is a group of Chaos Warriors laid a siege attack against the Space Wolves, managed to defeat one of our Venerable Dreadnoughts, and they stole the sarcophagi. This Tech Priest is trying to find the information inside the Machine Spirit computer here to let us know where these Chaos took off to. And Bjorn's job with his formation and troops is to A, protect this tech marine, and B, if any Chaos Warriors happen to show up here, show them what it means to mess with Russ.
So I won the roll-off, decided for Matt to deploy first on your side. Seeing as that you got a bunch of drop pods, I want you to deploy first. It's just better for me.
Yeah.
And but since you have Bjorn, you steal the initiative on a 5+.
Bjorn steals on the 5+ because he's an ancient tactician.
Okay, let's see what you got here. Ray,
Nope.
do not.
I do not get it first turn.
Chaos turn 1. As for the actual scenario of the game, we're going to do a true Banter Batrep, Dawn of War, Purge the Alien, and this right here, this narrative in the middle is just added spice.
Yeah, just to give us a story.
Just to give us a reason for fighting, for killing each other.
Space Wolves don't need a reason to take out Chaos.
This is also true, and Chaos don't need a reason to kill anything.
That's true.
You look like a space wolf.
I guess I do.
I just have to say it.
Ah.
Yeah. Ragnar is your name.
It could be.
Is
It
it-
could, according to the comments of the last video, it could be.
Vindicator's going to move up. Cruising speed. No. Combat speed.
Combat speed.
It's going to be combat speed. Okay, move up 6. And we're going to have First Blood and Slay the Warlord, but not Linebreaker, in this game as well.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be coming for Deffy.
Are you going to be? He's right back there.
Yep.
And Mauler Fiend number 1. Moving up 12. And this guy right here. And by the way, these guys ignore terrain and everything, so that's pretty sweet. He's going to go right there. And this guy, he's going to spread out this way. Just because you have drop pods.
I do.
Vindicator, Demolisher Cannon, Pie Plate number 1 is going to go right over the center of this cavalry right there and get a load of... Can I get all 5? If I get a direct hit, I can get 5.
Okay.
Come on, direct hits. Oh! I got to get your reaction.
It's gonna hurt.
This is it. Wounding on 2s. That's a lot of wounds. Alright, 3 up. Invuln saves because of your shields.
3 up invulns off the storm shields.
Oh!
1 wound.
Well, that's good for me. Yeah,
Ah.
and that's a death.
Yes,
That's
strength 10.
That's an instant kill. That's Demolisher Cannon. Thank you. Then we'll do Defiler number 1 on top there. He'll do the same thing. Hopefully get a direct hit. And nope, he scatters like off a lot. And I cover 2. 2's the wound. 2 wounds. 3 up invuln saves.
3 up invuln.
2 saves. Twin Lake Last Cannon snap shooting into this group. And that misses. Oh, it's Twin Lake. That misses. Now Deffy himself is going to shoot the same group. And direct hit. So that hits 4, wounding on 2s. 4 wounds. 3 up invuln saves. 1 wound.
From over there?
Yeah. Gonna look out Sarah on him because he's a character. And on the next one. Nope, that's not an instant kill. Your toughness 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's just the wound.
That's just the last cannon, not
Yeah.
the...
No, that's a pie plate.
That doesn't he have a demolisher cannon?
No.
Or is it
No.
the battle cannon?
Battle cannon, yeah.
Okay.
Only Vindicator's got it. Now Twin Link Last Cannon from Deffy into the squad. It's snap shooting and I miss. Battle cannon from the 3rd Defiler onto this group. Does a scatter. It does 3 inches. And I still get 3. Wounding on 2s. 2 wounds. 3 up invuln saves. 2 saves. Now for the Twin Link Last Cannon. Whoop, that is a scatter die. Twin Link Last Cannon. Hitting on a 6 because of snap shooting. And that's a hit. Wounding on a 2. And that's a miss. I usually have Warp Flame Gargoyles on these Defilers, but I did not in this game because I figured I'd be fighting a lot of armor. So these guys are not Soul Blazed. I'm going to run that Mauler Fiend right there. I'll keep that even though I got Fleet. Moving up 4. And this Mauler Fiend I'll also run. I'll keep that 4. This Mauler Fiend right there is exactly 12 inches away from that Thunderwolf right there, so he's going to declare an assault. You have no shooting, correct?
I have a single bolt pistol. I don't think it's going to do anything.
Okay, then that'll do nothing. So I'm going to roll for my charge. I need a 12. I do have Fleet. And wasn't meant to charge you.
Nope.
Space Wolves turn 1. Drop out Assault.
Hot assault. Here's the first of 3. 4 inches that way. 4 inches.
Second drop pod is going to go there.
Hopefully.
Yep. And the third one, you're going to attempt to go right there.
Right there, hopefully.
And they're going off the table, off the table!
I dropped the scatter die, go figure. Scatter die.
You're probably safe. You're not off. You're just over by a bit. Yeah.
7 inches to there.
So we got first Dreadnought, second Dreadnought, and Bjorn. Now the movement phase. Cavalry are going to move up closer to the smaller fiend. Excellent, this is what I want. Please, combat me.
Oh, don't worry. You're not planning on living the first combat.
What? Yeah, you're probably right. Bjorn's going to shoot his Hellfrost cannon.
He's targeting the side armor of the Vindicator.
Oh.
Focused mode is going to be Strength 8, AP 1.
All right.
Yep, so Bjorn's going to shoot the Vindicator. Mm-hmm. That's a hit.
That's...
Strength 8.
Uh-huh.
12. What's the size?
So your Venerable Dreadnought's conveniently right in the way of your shot. So I'm going to roll for my cover save. 5+. And I fail it. And that's an AP1.
AP1. Oh!
Oh.
No!
Result and hull points. Now I can't shoot my Demolisher Cannon.
Yes!
So you neutered him for a turn. I'm going to move far away from you.
You're going to have to.
Deathwind Missile Launcher out of the drop pod onto the rear armor of that Mauler Fiend.
Yep.
Does it scatter? Does it scatter? It does.
Oh,
probably onto the other Mauler Fiend.
that's...
So it looks like he hit the other Mauler Fiend.
Yeah, but is that the side armor of that Mauler Fiend?
It's coming from the back.
Would it still come from the back?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, 5 to glance.
5 to glance.
That's enough.
That's a nothing.
And that's the end of the shooting phase, going on to the assault phase.
Thunderwolf Cavalry are going to charge the smaller fiend up front.
No Overwatch. And can you make the short distance? Oh, I think you definitely do.
I think I got the roll you wanted last turn.
Aha. You do realize that for me, this is a beautiful sight, right?
It is, but what's your initiative?
4.
Your initiative is 4 on that guy?
Yeah.
Okay, and you're going at the same time as him.
No, hold on. Sorry, my bad. It's initiative 3.
Alright, and this guy gets to go first.
Yeah. I am activating Demon Forge on this guy right here.
It's probably a good idea.
Yeah, he's probably about to die, so he might as well do it. Right.
Okay, so at initiative 4, I would have 5 attacks, but your Lasher Tendrils are dropping it down to 3.
Yep.
And it's going to be weapon skill 5, strength of 7 from the charge.
Okay.
So I'm going to need 3s to hit you.
Yep. 3 hits. And your 5s to glance. 1 glance.
1 glance.
5 up invuln save. And that's a save. All the rest of those guys are unwieldy, so Maulerfiend goes next. Okay, with my 3 attacks, I'm going to hit you on 4s. Well, that was a fail sauce. Okay, now for the frost axes.
Frost axes, I'm reduced down to 10 attacks between the 3 guys. But I need 3s to hit.
Now 4s to glance. Oh, 2 pens. 5 up invuln saves. Alright, 1 pen goes through.
At AP 2.
Add 1 to the result. And I got demonic possession. I can ignore that. And I do.
Okay.
So since I activated my Demon Forge, at the end of the turn I gotta roll a die, and on a 1 I take an additional hull point, and I don't. So I'm good. Wow, that was kind of fail on both of our sides.
Yeah, a little bit of a fail there.
Chaos turn 2, rolling for reserves for the Mayhem pack. And I make it, they come on. So they come on, and before I do anything with them, it's the beginning of my movement phase right now. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to roll on the Tormented Terror's Craze table for those guys and see what happens. And that is a result that I like. That is Fire Frenzy. They are immobilized until the end of my turn, but if they're unengaged, they must fire all of their weapons twice the shooting phase, and if possible at a target that caused a glancing, but nothing did, so they're just going to shoot at a target twice, like the closest enemy target type of thing.
Well, closest enemy target's a drop pod to one of them.
Well, I haven't deployed them yet.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that. So this Mauler Fiend is going to go right over this terrain freely, which he can, because he's got Siege Crawler. And then this second one is going to move like so, right on top of there. I'm not going to lie, this is actually pretty sweet. Even though I never bring these guys, or I hardly do because they kind of suck, to be honest. But against these Thunderwolves right there, that's pretty epic. Not going to lie, I like it.
I'm a little nervous, but it's going to be fun.
And Vindicator's going to move back right there. And pivot. Now, shooting phase, I'm going to go flat out this way. And maybe pivot again. I can't pivot off the table, so I'm just going to do that. Let's try this again. I'm going to pivot like this, then move forward 6. Yeah, because that'll encourage you to go here with your drop pod, and that's what I want.
Okay.
So I double-checked the wording in the craze table, and it says that I shoot at an enemy unit.
Yes, not closest.
It doesn't say closest enemy unit, it says at an enemy unit. So I'm going to shoot at your Venerable Dreadnought.
Yep.
Now, it did say that if an enemy unit shot at me, that I got to try to shoot that unit, but since nothing shot at me,
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot at this one. So these are 6 Melta shots at your back armor. And that's 2 hits. So the first one is Melta range, and that is a pen. And the second one is a pen. 2 5-up invuln saves. That's a fail-fail. On the first result, adding 2 to the result. Okay, weapon destroyed. 1, 2, 3 axe, 4, 5, 6 shield. So
The axe is gone.
okay, essentially neutered. Now for the second pen result. Okay, so that's shaken.
Okay.
Yeah. So this Deffy's gonna go right there on that guy. Hitting Bjorn, and goes over an inch and still gets both of them plus the drop pod.
Yep.
So we're gonna go against that guy first. That is ordnance, or sorry, yeah, ordnance. So nope, that does
Nope.
nothing. Now Bjorn,
That would be...
that's a pen.
Yeah, even...
5 up invuln. Nope. What happens to Bjorn? Get a 6. Oh, he's immobilized!
Venerable rule, reroll.
Alright. Ah. So no shooting your frost thing.
No shooting the frost cannon.
You gotta snap shoot it.
I can snap shoot
yeah.
him in focus mode, that's it.
Now for the drop pod. That's a pen.
That is a
and
pen.
that's just the pen. It's gonna go through and see what the result is. It's already immobilized, so it loses 2 hull points.
2 hull points off.
And let's reverse time for a second. I rolled a 6 and you're open topped.
I am open
So
top.
you are exploded. And let's see how far you explode, because that goes against your rear armor. That could glance your rear.
It could.
Let's see if it does. On a 6 I do. Nothing. But you're removed. And that is first blood, my friend.
Yep. You got first blood.
And I'm going to shoot my... Nope, my other gun is not in range. It doesn't have the firing arc to get you. So this Deffy can shoot that Dreadnought. That's within firing arc. So I will battle cannon it. And if I get a direct, I get your drop pod and the other. So when I say that Dreadnought, I mean Bjorn. And that's direct hit, Deffy. Alright, can I pen his armor? Ordnance. I don't, again. But what about him? I don't. What's with that? Okay, now for the drop pod. It's a glance. So now twin linked last cannon at Bjorn's rear armor. It's twin linked. And nothing. Now for this defiler onto Bjorn. High plate. Do I get a direct hit? I go back 5 inches. Hitting Dreadnought and drop pod. Dreadnought first. Ordnance. That's a pen. Invuln save 5+. Side armor. That is a save. Now for the drop pod. That is a pen.
That is a pen.
And since that's a pen, we're going to add 1 to the result. Get a 6, come on. Nope, weapon destroyed. So no more.
Deathwind missile launcher on that.
That's correct. Now twin linked last cannon to the back of Bjorn. Oh, that's a hit. And that on a 4, no, hold on. On a 1, that'll glance. And that's a pen. 5 up invuln. That goes through. Adding 1 to this result. And he's immobilized.
Oh, do I do it?
Yes, you do it.
Venerable rule, reroll.
Okay.
I have to.
All right. Come on, get a 6. Get a 6. Oh. All right, another hull point.
Another hull point.
Down to 1. Good thing, that saved you twice.
That venerable rule has saved me twice.
Yes, it has, certainly.
Just don't snake eyes.
Now for assault phase. We're going to go with that guy right there. He's definitely in. And I'm going to just rest on your backpack. Thank you. And he will charge in. He needs 4 inches. And he's made it.
Okay, this just got scary. Only one Mauler Fiend is in base contact with him.
That's correct.
So I only get 2 off my attacks.
So you're down to two attacks?
Down to 3.
Down to 2 attacks, hitting on 3s. and that's a miss, a 1, and doing something on a 5. Nope. On a 6.
On a 6 now because he no longer has Furious Charge.
That's right.
And he's the model without Meltabombs.
Nothing. So let's do the smaller fiend first. He's going to attack, hitting you on 4s, and that's 1 hit, and wounding on a 2. And that is an invuln save.
An invuln save.
So who are you taking it on? Who are you saving it from?
We're going to allocate the wound to this man here.
Okay. And that's a save.
I'm safe.
Now for this Mauler Fiend right there, he'll do his attacks, hitting on 4s. That's nothing. Oh my goodness. And for that Mauler Fiend, he's going to attack, hitting on 4s. Oh, he gets 1. Wounding on a 2. That's a wound. Invuln save against...
I have to allocate it to...
the non-warlord?
Would it be instant death if it goes through?
Yeah.
Yes, non-warlord.
Okay.
So let's go into this man here.
3 up invuln. Ah, that's saved. So because of all the attacks, all these guys are base contact with the Mauler Fiends. That's -2, -2, -2, and it's cumulative, according to the rule. So you have a total of 4 attacks that you can attack back. Now, this is important, actually. You got to separate these because who's going to attack what?
We're going to have...
So Thunderwolf right there is going to attack this Mauler Fiend with 1 Meltabomb.
1 Meltabomb.
Hitting on a 3. That's a miss.
That's a miss.
Now this Thunderwolf is going to attack this Mauler Fiend up there with a Meltabomb. Hitting on a 3. That's a hit. And that's 2d6, and so you need a 4 to do anything. That's a pen, and I'm going to roll for my invuln save, 5+, and that's a save. Now for your Warlord, he's going to go after that third Mauler Fiend in the back with 2 attacks, and hitting on just 1.
Hitting once, and he's strength 7.
Okay, so 5 to do anything, to glance. That's a glance, and this is my 5-up invuln save, and I make it. And that's that. That's another moot combat.
Moot combat.
End of my turn. It will not die on this Mauler Fiend. On a 5+, I regain that hull point, and I don't. Space Wolf's turn 2. Reserve rolls on the first one.
They're both the same. I'm just going to roll them at the same time.
Sounds good. So 1 comes on.
1 comes on.
And you're deciding to go right here next to Deffy and his buddy.
Yep.
Do you get a direct hit? You do.
I do.
Perfect. And you're deciding to go out the back right there. Artichoke. Movement phase. Okay. What are you... Oh. And uh-oh. The brethren of the fell-handed are angry. Bjorn is mad that we tried to... That we stole your machine spirit. That we stole the sarcophagi.
I want my brother back.
You're not gonna get him back. I'm gonna keep him.
I don't think so.
Oh, let's see. Try. With yeah, you might actually do stuff. I'm kind of scared. I'm not gonna lie.
All right.
Bjorn is gonna snap shoot his Hellfrost cannon.
In focus mode. Come on. Aw.
Nada. Dreadnought on this side of the table with his Hellfrost cannon
Hellfrost cannon.
is gonna shoot at Deffy.
Yep. Focused mode.
It's a miss.
That's a miss. 3 charges to declare, actually.
Assault phase. So yes, which one are you going to charge? What's he gonna do?
Because he still has... you know what?
His full weapons?
He still has his full weapons. The one without an axe is going to charge first.
They're not a formation.
They're not a squad?
Sorry, they're a formation, they're not a squadron.
They're not a squad.
Yeah.
So either way, I'm going to be facing Overwatch.
Yeah.
Okay. Well...
Unless you charge the same thing. It got you thinking, huh? I got the wolf thinking.
Yes, but the wolf might be thinking that, but that's not the way these dreadnoughts do things.
Okay.
He will charge red, Bjorn will charge purple, and this venerable will charge blue.
Sounds good. Okay, first he will overwatch him with his multi-melta. Okay. All right. So let's resolve that. Okay, that's yep, that's a pen. And
but it's on the front armor save now.
It is, and you still have your shield.
You killed the axe. You didn't kill the shield.
That's correct. Oh, you're lucky. You're so. And you need like 2 inches, so this is just formality. And you're in. Now this Overwatch right there, on a 6, nothing. So you can roll that charge range.
Bjorn's charging.
And you're good.
Yep, we're good.
And now this Hammer of Wrath. Oh, that's nothing.
And we are charging.
Actually, you might. No, you.
We're in.
Look at this. We all have a date to the dance.
Yeah, a frost dance. You're going to get it.
So let's go with these two guys first. I'm going to, same initiative, so I'll hit you first.
Okay.
I hit you on a 4.
Okay.
And that's 2 hits. And I'm strength 10 because of my power fist.
Yep.
So let's see what happens here. Nothing, and actually no, that's a glance, and that's a pen.
That's a pen.
So what you roll for your glance first? 3 up, invuln save, made it, and your pen, made it. So since you don't have an axe anymore, not only are you -1 attack, but you're only down to strength 6 because that's strength user AP2, right?
Yep.
So the most you can do with glance me.
Okay.
So
I need force to hit.
Force to hit. So that's 3.
3
and then
hits.
6 is glance. Nada.
Okay. 4.
Now we'll do this one. I'll attack you first. I hit you on force. That's 1 hit and 2 to glance. That's a pen. 3 up, invuln save. That's a save. This guy gets 4 attacks on the charge. You hit on 4s. That's 2.
Mastercrafted. I
That
can
is
reroll
correct. That's still only 2.
one.
Did you roll your Mastercraft? No, never mind. You didn't have that.
It wasn't the Mastercrafted though, and he hit all 3 times.
Yeah.
But Warriors of Legend, I reroll failed to hit in close combat.
If he's still alive, right?
If he's still alive, so
Yeah.
I'm going to reroll that too. This
Okay.
one's already been rerolled.
Yep.
So
That missed anyway. Get out of here, you died.
get out.
2's to glance. That's a pen.
2.
I don't have an invuln save, but I do have it will not die, so hopefully these don't kill me. And add 1 of the results, I'll immobilize, and immobilize, that kills me, I'm wrecked.
Immobilize. You don't take an extra hull point for immobilizing a walker. You lose attacks. So immobilize stops you, and you drop an attack.
So we just double checked in the rules, and that is indeed an additional hull point lost. So this walker is wrecked. Consolidate this 1 venerable dreadnought 2 inches. Where are you going to go, my friend?
Back away.
Now for this walker versus Bjorn. I'm going to hit you first. I hit you on 4s. 1 hit and a 2. That's a pen. You have a 5 up in bowl.
5 up invul.
This is it, man. This is where it matters. That goes through. So he's wrecked either way.
He's going to be wrecked either way.
So let's see if he's destroyed or blows up. And he does, and it doesn't really hurt anything else.
No.
So he's just exploded and he's removed. And you're initiative 3, isn't he?
I'm initiative 3, so I don't get the swing back.
No. That's too bad, Bjorn.
Yeah, Bjorn is down.
And I will consolidate 1 inch. Where do I want to go? I definitely want to do this. First things first, I'm going to roll on this craze table for these guys. And I get a 1, so I shoot twice at an enemy unit.
Yay, more Melta.
So I'm going to move my walker 6 inches there to get your rear armor. That just makes a lot more sense. And my Vindicator is going to move forward 6, and I'm going to pivot him like so. Deffy's going to move through difficult terrain 5 inches, so he'll go like this. And this other Defiler is just going to move forward up to you an inch away. This Defiler is going to turn. He's going to straddle this A-bomb there.
That's Orky technology. Do you really want to do that?
He'll go like that. Let's go on to the shooting phase. This Hellbrew is going to shoot the rear armor of that. So he hits once, and that's melt to range. And that's 2s to glance. And so that's definitely a pen. And we'll see what happens. We're going to add 2 to this result. And that's an explode. And
Venerable roll, reroll.
ah, you're right. Okay, here we go. And still dead.
Okay. That one was worth it.
Yes, it was. That one meant to die. Let's do Deffy's combi Melta at that dreadnought right there. Well, that kind of fail sauced. We're gonna twin the last cannon at you.
Okay.
I would say hi. I would say hi, Tim, but that's not hi, Tim. Nah, I got hit on a 4, and I miss. Deffy epically failed that entire thing. So since that did nothing, man.
Can this dreadnought survive to close combat?
Yeah. Well, if you do, that'd be awesome. That'd be really awesome. What's your strength in close combat? So your strength 10 AP2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire his combi melta at this drop pod and get it out of the way. Well, that was a waste of points.
Oh, bye-bye, combis.
I'm going to twin link glass cannon it. Oh, it's twin linked. Come on. That's a hit. Add 2 to the result because it's open topped.
Yep.
And it explodes and he is gone. Dr. Strangelove is going to fire at this dreadnought right there with his battle cannon. Does he get a direct hit? He does. And that's ordnance against your side number 12, so when you forward a glance, and that's a pen. That is a cover save of 5+. Do you mech it? You do. You do not.
I do not. A cover save of a 1 would be amazing.
That would be a miss. Now I'm going to see what happens here. That's a stunned. That's not good for you.
No. Because not.
Close combat. I'm going to activate Demon Forge. With him, and him,
Okay.
and with Deffy.
Okay.
Okay. No. Not with Deffy.
Not with Deffy?
No, because I might fail my charge range.
Okay.
So I'm not with Deffy.
Wait until you're in?
Yeah. But I'm going to charge with Deffy. Mm-hmm. And that's 7 inches, and we're going to need to measure that, because provided that's more than 5 inches away, I don't make it. And that is more than 5 away, isn't it? Yeah. That's
By 1 inch.
That's 6. Okay. Good thing I didn't.
Good thing you did.
Now let's go to this combat right here. I'll roll for my Hellbrute first. Hitting you on 4s, that's 2 hits, and glancing on 2s. So that's 1 pen. And that is a 3-up invuln save. With 1 hull point left, if you fail this, he's dead.
1 health point. Here we go.
Oh, he's dead. But you do get to attack me back before you die, because we're same initiative. So you have 2 attack. Do you?
2 attacks base, yes.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And hitting him 4s, that's 1 hit. And strength user, right? So
Strength user 6.
6 to glance. Nothing.
Nothing.
He's just wrecked. I will consolidate 4 inches out of there.
And you've removed the fell-handed.
Oh. Now going on to this combat right here. He attacks first at initiative 4.
At initiative 4, -2 to his attacks.
He's got 2. Hitting on 3s. 2 hits.
And
6s.
Strength 6. Yeah, 6.
Yeah, so 6 is glance. Nothing. Now this Malefian's going to attack. That's 2 hits. Finally.
Mm-hmm.
2s to do stuff. That's 2 wounds. Now these are invuln saves, so you got to declare. Well, whatever. You just remove them. It's your choice. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh, you made
I
them both.
made it.
And those 2 Malefians, I'm just going to roll them at the same time. Hitting on 4s, and that's 3 hits. And wounding on 2s, and that's 3 wounds. Invuln saves. This is important.
It is.
3+. Anything else? Instant killed. Oh boy.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's 2.
That's 2. And you can look out, Sarah, on your warlord there, because that guy.
I'm gonna have to.
That guy dies. He's got to.
So he's dead.
Yeah. Hey.
He was holding your guy up, but he's dead.
Look out, Sarah.
Look out, sir. That's only 1.
So on a 2+. So that guy's dead. So I got rid of the melta bombs. So now your warlord attacks back with this guy isn't technically in base contact with him.
Not until I pile in.
Until I pile in, yeah.
So I have -2 to my attack profile.
Warlord attacking with 2 attacks, hitting on 3s, 1 hit, and 5s.
5s.
Glances. That's a nothing.
That's nothing.
You lost combat, but you're stubborn, so leadership 10, and you make it. So I'm gonna pile in.
Yeah. Isn't going so well.
Now, according to the Lasher Tendril rule, it says friend and foe.
Friend and foe.
So I actually take away an attack there, and then down to 1. So these guys have only 2 right now, so they're 1 attack each right now.
We're all down to 1 attack, except for him, and he's not moving.
That's pretty awesome.
I kind of would have to get into coherency, but he's not going into contact with more than 1.
No. Bottom of turn 3, Space Wolves, reserve rolls. Does this last Dreadnought come on? He does not.
It will not die on your one guy.
Before we continue, it will not die on that guy. On a 5+, he regains a hull point, so he's at full. I gotta get a reaction to that. That's
we're not going down!
So you're gonna forego the movement phase because he is stunned, he can't move, and everything else is in combat or it's drop pod. So you're gonna go right to the shooting
and
phase.
The weapons in the drop pods can't hurt the armor that's sitting around here.
That's correct. So shooting phase.
Snap shooting the Hellfrost cannon into Deffy.
And nothing.
Nothing.
So going straight to the assault phase here, since he can't move.
Nope.
We're gonna go right here. So he attacks first.
I'll just do my initiative 3 pile-in. For initiative 4 pile-in just to get closer for unit coherency.
Okay.
Still only in base contact with one guy.
Yep. Nothing.
Nothing.
And since they're all in base and you would just look out for everything, I'm just gonna roll my 3 attacks together. Yep. Hitting on 4s, wounding on 2s. That's 2 wounds. 3 up invuln saves.
3 up invulns.
That's a fail. So, you gonna look out, sir?
Yep. 2+ lookout, sir.
And he's dead. Now, 1 attack on your warlord, you hit on 3s. That's a hit. And you glance on a 5. That's a pen. And I'm gonna 5 up invuln save that. And I don't. So, I'll just take it on him. And you add 1 of that, right?
It's a 6.
So he's immobilized. Chaos, turn 4. I get another hull point there, right?
Yeah, you can. It will not die.
Or sorry, not a hull point. I get another kill point.
Kill point because you killed off the pack of wolves.
Yeah. Movement phase. Gonna move Deffy through difficult terrain, 6 inches, and he's definitely an inch away. And I'll move him also up, and then he'll move up, and he can also be an inch away.
Sure.
It is movement phase, so I gotta roll for their the thing.
The craze.
The craze table. That's it. So I gain fleet and rage this turn. And I need to charge an enemy unit. So your drop pods are close, I will do them. And they go like this. So he's an inch away from him and he's right there.
Hurl any large pies?
Yeah, I'm gonna move up 6 and I'll pivot a bit. And I'm gonna shoot at this guy. Starting with a demolisher cannon under that drop pod right there. That's a direct hit. And let's see if he pens the armor there. And that is a pen. And you get a cover save from that Hellbrute that ran right in front of my view, 5+.
5+. Does nothing.
Goes through, 1 hull point left, so he's dead. Does he explode? Not that it matters. So he's just gone.
Kaboom.
He's a wreck. This Hellbrute's going to fire multi-melt at that drop pod. That missed. This Hellbrute will fire multi-melt at that drop pod. Whoop, that's a scatter die. That's a hit, and I'm not with... Oh, no, I am. It's a multi-melt.
Are you allowed to shoot because of the result that you rolled?
It says I have to charge.
Okay.
It says in the shooting phase, if I'm not within range, then I have to run towards the enemy.
Okay, yep, then you're fine.
So that is melter range, 5, and that is a pen.
That is a pen.
And again, because my Hellbrute's in front of you, you get cover, 5+. That's saved.
Okay.
Twin link last cannon from Deffy into that guy. That's a miss, but it's twin linked. And he misses. And this guy right there, shooting at the Dreadnought, that's a hit. And let's see if it does anything. That's a pen. You don't have a save.
I don't have any saves. Nope.
So let's see what the result is. Adding 1 to the result. Stunned again.
Stunned again.
Down to 1. Twin link last cannon from that defiler is going to shoot at that Dreadnought. And that's a miss. And that's a miss. Now we're going to go into the assault phase. And I can see that grin. You're happy because you do have a higher initiative and you can possibly kill Deffy.
I can probably kill Deffy, but I am stunned, so I've lost attacks in close combat. But I am going to try and snap shoot him with the Hellfrost Crystal.
Okay. Well, I'm going to charge with this guy first.
Okay. Well, shoot that one down then.
Okay. Snap shoot. Nope.
Nope.
Okay, does he make it? Yeah, that's just formality. Boom, and then the other guy, he's going to, or Deffy, he'll make it.
Deffy's definitely in.
Yeah.
Outclassed there, Dreadnought.
Hellbrute, he's going to charge. And he will charge. He doesn't quite make it. And so, assault phase, this is where I definitely say Demon Forge on both of these guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're attacking with a couple attacks on Deffy, I'm assuming? Well, I get to choose.
Yeah, you get to choose where they allocate him because there's nobody a character, and I'm not a character anyways.
Yeah, you're not a character, so. Alright. That's 3s to hit, probably.
Yeah, weapon skill.
Yeah. Okay. I do actually get to Hammer of Wrath you, so we might as well do that. So any 6s do anything? They don't. I'm actually glad. I didn't want to take you out with a Hammer of Wrath. But I will now roll with Deffy, because I want Deffy to claim the glory. Killing him. So I need 4s to hit you.
Okay.
That's a good amount of hits. 2s to glance. So that's...
You've claimed him.
He's dead. See if I explode him. I don't.
You don't.
But he's wrecked. Then I'll consolidate. Deffy and the other Defiler. 3 and 2.
3 and 2.
I'll go like this. This Hell Brute against this Drop Pod. Now you're immobilized, so I'll hit you automatically.
Yep.
And I have Rage this turn, so I got 4 attacks.
Yep.
So this is just
formality.
2s.
Yeah.
So that's 4 pens, so he's dead. But do I explode him? Doesn't matter, I can't hurt anything. I do explode him. He is gone.
There's a dead drop pod.
Now, the Mauler Fiends are going to attack Canis Wolfborn? Is that who it is?
Herald Deathwolf.
Herald Deathwolf, okay. Hitting on 4s, 2 hits, wounding on 2s, 2 wounds, 3 up in bone save. This is it, this is it. Insta-kill.
That is Warlord kill.
Before you get to attack.
And everything, and yeah, I gotta do it.
Is that it?
That's
You
it.
call it game?
Good game.
Okay. Vault members, click on the link below to see the post-game show for the Batrep that you have just watched. If you're not Vault member, we invite you to click on the link anyway. Sign up for a 7-day free trial so that you can see the post-game show discussion. Vault members, click on the link below to see our next matchup. 1,500 points of Blood Angels versus 1,500 points of Space Wolves. This brand new list that you're fielding against me. We're going to be doing an Eternal War mission, The Scouring.
It's Crusade.
Is it Crusade?
It's Crusade.
Okay, it's Crusade. And then we have 4 objectives on the table.
Yep.
We're going to be playing this out, and it's going to be fun. I'm excited to field my angels against you, man.
It's going to be a lot of fun, and we're both combined arms.
We are, yeah. So that kind of makes it equal.
It is. It's about as equal as we can make it right now.
Yep. So place your bets, and if you're not a Vault member, click on the link below so that you can see that Batrep, and sign up for a free 7-day trial. We invite you to do that. If you like what you see, then we encourage you to stick around. And Vault members help support us and enable us to make these Batreps so that we can field these armies against each other. And we'll see you there. Happy wargaming.